welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Dumebi once again. The D to the U to the M-E-B-I Leah. So if this is your first time coming across my channel, seeing my gorgeous brown chocolate self on your screen, you guys, I hope you decide to join the happy family by hitting the subscribe button right below this video and notification bell right beside it. And if you're already a subscriber, you guys know I love you. You're my G, you're my family. Welcome back. So today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys, I'm going to be talking about my favorite products that I discovered and I really enjoyed using this year 2019. So let's just get right into it, guys. So guys, I'm going to be covering my makeup favorites, my skincare favorites, and my hair favorites in this video. So beginning with makeup in no particular order, I'm going to be talking about my favorite brow products, brow pencils specifically. I think I'm just like a brow pencil kind of girl, and these are my two favorites. The first one we have here is the Mabrook pencil, Mabrook. So guys, the Mabrook brow pencil, and the second one is the Paula Beauty eyebrow pencil. Now the Mabrook brow pencil is very pigmented and it's not chalky in any way. It's not oily, like it's just perfect, which is what I really like about it. And it gives me a dark. Sometimes if I want the eyebrows to be dark, I use it to fill the whole brows. But if I don't want my brows to be dark, I'll just use it to outline the brows, and I fill the middle of my brows or the strokes with something a little bit lighter. Or sometimes I'll just go in with my brow gel on my brows just to have that natural look. So that's why I like this one. Then this Paula Beauty is a Nigerian brand. Believe me guys, if you have never tried this brow pencil, you should try it. I totally love it. I got it as PR and I finished that other one. This one I went and got this one back with my own money. I bought this one with my own coins. That's to tell you guys how much I love this pencil. Like the pigmentation, the texture is creamy. It's almost like a gel. Like when you're applying it, it just glides through. Like, you guys, these are my favorite. For my eyeshadow primer, this is my favorite. You guys, if you watch this channel, you definitely know the LA Girl Pro primer. I have a lot of stuff that I've tried before, but I find myself always coming back to this. And it has different shades. This one is white. It has those that are like nude. So in case you're doing neutral shades and you don't really need like a bright base, you can use this. So it's a primer and it's also an eyeshadow base. It makes your colors pop, which is why I love it. So for my liner pencils, I have two favorites. I have the Mabrook. Oh, Mabrook, you guys are definitely doing something right. I have the Mabrook Extremely Soft Eyeliner. This is like the blackest black. I remember when I went for makeup fair, the Christmas makeup fair, like December 1st or 2nd, I had this pencil on in my lower waterline. People kept stopping me, like 6 people in total, like stop me, like, sorry, what pencil is that? What did you use for your lower waterline? And I'm like, Mabrook. Like, it is that good. So if you have never tried this, believe me, try it and you will be hooked. Then I have this one here. It's also from Paula Beauty. You can see this one is still sealed. I have one that they sent to me for PR, but I went back and I got this one. This is the blue one. The blue one specifically, I actually think this one is more pigmented than the green, in my opinion. I really love this one. It's very metallic. It glides easily. It is pigmented. Totally love it. So guys, let's move over to my favorite eyeshadows. The number one on my list here is the Warrior 2 palette by Juvia. I love this eyeshadow because it has all the matte shades you can ever need for transitions. You have browns, you have gray, you have black, you have a burgundy, you have white, and you have a beige color. So basically, even if you're a bit light skinned, there are some shades you can use here if you're dark skinned. And man, this black is the blackest black. And it is so pigmented, like a little goes a long way. Like Juvia always does it right when it comes to their eyeshadows. The next one that I have here is the Glitz and Glam Festival Queen eyeshadow palette. This is a Nigerian brand that I also received in PR. And you guys, I can actually beat my chest and tell you guys that my opinion is not being influenced by the fact that I received these things by PR. These are things that even if I receive them by PR, because I've actually fallen in love with them and I like their quality, I can genuinely go back to buy them again, and I can recommend them to you guys. So this one, at first I felt like it looked a lot like the Morphe palette, of which they kind of like, it's very similar outline, but this eyeshadow is so pigmented. And I'm talking pigmented to the extent that if you already have an eyeshadow on and you don't take it off or add another kind of primer or whatever, you can still take a shade from this palette and put it, and that shade will still pop. This is one of those eyeshadows that can pop even without like serious eyeshadow priming or using an eyeshadow base. That's how much this palette is pigmented. Easily blendable. Like, I just love everything about this palette, and it's very colorful. So basically all the colors you can ever think of are in this palette. Then this one made the list, the Zickel Boss Lady eyeshadow palette. I use this one for my makeup clients a lot, and I find out that I always go for their matte shades a lot, especially these ones I can use as transitions. I use them a lot. And also they have like this rich shades of brown. Look at this one and look at this one. This one actually is very difficult for me to see a shade of brown that pops on my skin tone because of how dark skinned I am, but this one works for me. Then this yellow shade, this very beautiful mustard yellow, is so beautiful. I wore it for the makeup fair and everybody was like, what palette is that, what palette is that? Apparently mustard yellow is not a color that you see very easily in eyeshadow palette. But you guys, the negative thing about this palette is this glitters. The glitters are a huge fail. So I'm not even checking for the glitters. But you see the matte shades especially, I love them. Guys, another product that I fell in love with, which you guys are probably tired of seeing on the channel, is this Beyond Beauty gel liner. The Beyond Beauty gel liner, guys, is my best gel liner I have ever used. This liner is so creamy, like it is jet black. It doesn't even dry up. That's what I like about it, because I've used a lot of gel liners before. I've even brow gels before. The thing about gels is that they tend to really dry up and basically become useless to you, except to use like a makeup seal to kind of revive them, which most times still doesn't work or doesn't last. But this one, I was able to finish an entire pot of it without even it drying up. And I'm telling you guys, I use it for every single look on myself and on my clients, and I love this gel so much, and it's so affordable. I have this one. If you're a constant on this channel, you know that I am crazy about Msmetics lashes. This is their lash palette called My Lash Story, and it has 16 different lash designs in it. Let me open it so you guys can see. Look at that. Now it has 16 different lash designs in it, and the fact that they are different, and they are not, I would say they are mink per se, but they are not like all the way synthetic. Like it is, I just love these lashes. The fact that there is variety, you have the shorter ones that are not as dramatic as these other ones over here, which is what I like. So you can create a variety of looks with this. So if you're a makeup artist, you should get this, and it's really affordable. I think it retails for about 7,000 naira or so. So you can check them out on Instagram and get these lashes as a professional makeup artist. So guys, let's go over to my favorite contact lenses. I have to start with this one by TTDI. I received it in PR. I got 4 different shades, but there was one shade that I absolutely fell in love with, and it was the blue purple shade. I think I've come to realize that I like contact lenses that are dark, you know, like almost black but not black, almost brown but not brown. So I prefer those kind of contact lenses, those shades, to the brighter shades like the blues and the greens and the yellows or whatever it is you girls are wearing these days. So I really like that shade, and I have a discount code. If you guys are interested, please use my discount code. It's going to be in the description box to get 10% off when you buy these contact lenses. Then my second favorite is this one from Zippel. Why I like the one from Zippel is that it comes with an entire kit. The one from TTDI, I got it in PR, so I don't know if they gave me the package the way it usually comes, because there was no solution in this one. But this one comes with a solution, a picker, a remover, a contact lens case to store your contact lens. Like everything you need is here, and it's a Nigerian brand. So I really fell in love with this one, and the specific shade that I like is called Dark Tan. Actually, that one just went bad. I need to replace it. I'm definitely going to buy it again by next year. So yeah, I think that's that for eye product. Let's move over to the face product. Now for my face product, I really enjoyed using the Fasali. I realized that even for my oily skin clients, I use it and it's not heavy on the skin. It's very light and it doesn't leave them feeling greasy. Just a few drops I use. And I like the fact that it has gold specks in it, so it's a perfect moisturizer. And then for my primer, I really enjoy using the Baby Skin Primer by Maybelline. Now, if you have oily skin, I advise that you don't use it, because it almost gives like an oily, greasy look. Like, yeah, but it's called a pore eraser, so it's supposed to be to smoothing pores, people like with large pores, but I don't have large pores. I just use it because I like the way my foundation looks whenever I use it. It gives me a dewy look, so that's what I really like about this primer. And for my foundation, my favorite foundation that I'm totally feeling is the Juvia. Oh my god, this foundation, I love it. I even did a review about this foundation along with some other Juvia products that I got in the haul. I will link it up there for you guys to check it out. The Juvia foundation is it. I'm not even going to say too much. A little goes a long way. It's blendable. It has good coverage. The Juvia foundation, I totally love it. Then another one that I have here is from Beyond Beauty. You guys, this foundation is underrated. I don't think a lot of people know about this foundation. It's also a Nigerian brand, you guys, especially this HD one, because they have 2 different types. This is the second one, and I like the fact that they have a very wide shade range. So I really love the coverage. I love the blendability of this foundation. Powders, I have have two favorite powders here. I have this one from Royale makeup. If you follow my channel, you know that when I got this, when I started using it, I was using it and using it and using it. And why I actually really like it is because I have my face shade and I also have a shade that I can use for contour. So I think I find it easier when a powder palette has the different shades. So I can use this for a highlight, I can use it for the rest of my face, and I can use this for a contour. Then my second favorite powder palette is this one from Beyond Beauty. I've used it a couple of times on the channel, and let me open it so that you guys can see. And you guys, look at this palette. It has different shades. When I use this one for my contour, my mouth was literally open, like my jaw was dropping, like the pigmentation, like the color range is mad. As a makeup artist, I think they have two different ones of this. This one has a darker shade, while the other palette that comes with it has some lighter shades in it. So as a makeup artist, I think you're good to go. Then it has this different glow. I need to swatch the glow so you guys can see just how bad this glow is. Let me swatch it for you guys. Okay, so I'll take this one, and then this one. I have this, and this. So can you guys see? Three different shades of the glow. I found that I found myself using more glow spray this period than setting spray, because I kind of like see them as a 2-in-1. You know, a glow spray or a glow mist should have like setting spray properties, because most of them are made with like glycerin and rose water and you know all that stuff, and then they have glow in them. So I just basically use them instead of using a setting spray and using a glow spray. So my favorite, I have this favorite, and these ones are from Msmetics. The glow in them, like the sparkles, are usually very very tiny, so it just gives you this little sheen, not really a sheen, like sparkles, but not like big. I don't know how to describe it. It's not like in your face kind of sparkles. You just, you know, you move and the light hits you and it shines. And people are like, is it there, is it not there? That's what I like about this one. Give me that subtle kind of glow. Then when I want to go like full on drama, like with bigger, more obvious sparkles, like drama, like look, I'm here to take over. This is the one that I use. This one is from Nia. I actually bought this one myself. Why this was PR actually. So this one is like for the more dramatic look. I even use it on my clients, like those that want to go for Owambe and they want to turn heads. This is what I use. Then when I want that more subtle, that calmer glow effect, I use the one from Msmetics. My favorite lipsticks, I have to talk about the Wada Beauty lipstick in Hot Eyes. I didn't realize how much I like red lipstick until I tried this lipstick, guys. Then another one that I like is from Msmetics. I received this one as PR not long ago, like a month ago or thereabout. I think it's a Nigerian brand. I don't really know much about them though. But like from the packaging of this lipstick, it looks so expensive. It looks bougie. Are you guys feeling it? You know, the color, the consistency of the lip, it doesn't break, it doesn't feel heavy, it's thick. Do you understand? Like, I like everything about this lipstick, and this is the shade 12, and it's from Msmetics. So guys, I almost forgot to talk about this lipstick. You see this lipstick? This is the Juvia's Place Queen Collection lipstick. You know, the collaboration between Fumi and Juvia. And this is the dark shade. I don't know if you guys remember this lipstick when I applied it. This is mad. It can look nice on both a dark skin person and a light skin person. This is what I like about it. It's like, it gives me this warrior princess Wakanda forever kind of vibe. Wakanda forever. You know, like, I'm so hyped just thinking about it. This was definitely another favorite. So guys, I think that's that for my makeup favorites. Let me move over to my hair favorites. For my hair favorite, I don't really have a lot of products. I'm just going to be talking about a few. This one over here, this is Hair Wonder. It's a daily moisturizer. But what I do with this product is that whenever I wash my hair and deep condition it, I apply it to my scalp. And it is very good with hair growth, especially for the edges. I'm one of those people that I'm not blessed with edges, unfortunately. So if you are in that group, you should try this product. It's really really good for hair growth, especially natural hair. Let's talk about my favorite deep conditioner. I discovered this last year when I discovered this earlier this year, 2019, when I went to a salon for the first time in 3 years, and she used it on my hair. You guys, the moment she applied this on my hair became like butter. I'm talking my correct, concentrated, thick, fussy hair became so soft. I was touching it, like, I'm sorry, I'm not dreaming. My fingers were running through it. My hair melted. It felt like it melted. It was so soft. So soft. See, guys, no matter how thick your hair is, try this conditioner. Guys, another favorite that I have here has to be this edge control. It's not called edge control, it's called hair wax. And that's the funny thing. I don't know if hair wax is the brand name, but these are really really popular and affordable. Like this edge control is the only edge control that works on my edge. Look at So what I do is I apply some form of cream or oil to first of all like give the hair some moisture, and then I use the edge control to like basically tame my hair. So guys, speaking of hair stuff, I'm going to talk about some hair extensions that I got recently. Look at this one. If you're a naturalista, even if you don't have natural hair, honey, you need a detachable ponytail to make your life easy. You guys, forget about how unkempt this one is looking right now, because I just took it off and I haven't really maintained it. So I have 2 of them. I actually got this from a friend of mine that sells them. So these are like kinky detachable ponytails. This one is 18 inches while this is the 14 inches. This is wider. So when I want almost like a really puffy afro-like kind of ponytail, I use this one. And when I want something really long and sleek, this is what I use. And this one can also be wrapped up like in a top high bun. Unlike days where I like have to go out and my hair is not made, my natural hair, I just use my shoelace to tie my hair in a bun. I braid whatever is on the bun, I tuck it in, and then I just use any of this and I just pin it in. Like, you can literally have your hair looking good in 5 minutes. So you need this, whether you're a naturalista or you have permed or relaxed hair, you need to get this. So this definitely made a difference in my 2019. So let's go over to my skincare products. Guys, speaking of skincare, I have been a bit lazy with my skincare, but I know the 2 things that I don't compromise are: number 1, my face scrub. I don't scrub my body as much as I should, but you see, my face scrub, and then number 2, my night cream and my toner, like my night skincare routine. Basically, those are the 2 things I don't joke about. So I'm going to show you guys the things that I use. So for my face scrub, I know this might sound odd to you guys, but I discovered that I kind of prefer using body scrub on my face. Anyway, a lot of them are usually called face and body scrub anyways. I feel like sometimes the face scrubs, the granules are not usually like rough enough. I don't know if rough is the word, but they are not really like grainy enough to get some of those things out. I don't know, maybe my skin is just thicker than a lot of people. This is what I use. This is the cocoa butter scrub. This is a face scrub actually. I use anything with cocoa butter. This one is from Dumebi, but this is actually not my favorite. My actual favorite is this ones, or rather are these ones. I think they are 2 different brands, but they are basically like the same. They are similar in consistency and all. This one is from Ashanti. You guys can see that this is finished. I bought this as a body scrub, but I ended up using it on my face and I found out that I really liked it. This one has turmeric, ginger, and this one has turmeric and ginger. So actually, if this gets into your eyes, you are really gonna be messed up. So I try to avoid it getting into my eyes. But apart from that, it works magic for my face. You know, when I use it and I use my night cream, my skin tone evens out, which is why I like it. So it finished and I went for this one. This one has tomato in it. It's called Care View. So this one has tomato, and of course tomato has citric acid that helps in brightening. So I'm not brightening my face to look lighter. I'm brightening my face to match with the rest of my body, because my face is also darker than my body. So you guys, that's what I use this for. So when I scrub my skin, I make sure that I don't miss my nighttime skincare routine. And this is my favorite toner. This one is from Maxipeel. This one, like the moment you're using it to tone your face, guys, you will see the amount of dirt that comes out, and it leaves your skin feeling like a bit tingly and fresh, which is what I like about it. Then once I use this one, the next thing that I use is my face cream. This one is Nature's Secret, and this works. I use it on my face and my neck. So everything that I do basically as skincare, I do for my face and my neck. So I use this on my face before I go to bed, and that was how I was able to even and balance out my skin tone of my face with the rest of my body. So guys, I think we have come to the end of this video. Whew. I hope this was helpful to you guys. You guys, probably learned 1 or 2 products that you can use to step up your game, because 2020, we got to display, So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment in the comment section. Which of these products did I mention that you have used before, that you have something positive or even negative to say? What was your experience with it? And which one would you like to try? Please be sure to give me a thumbs up, comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And I absolutely, truly love you guys. Bye.